Chip, your dance moves are phenomenal. What a star. Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Welcome to an after hours event here in Walt Disney Studios, potentially for the last time. So we are here for the annual pass party called Starlight Night. I've already collected my wristband, and I don't remember the last time I was here in this park for an after hours event. It must have been before COVID, 2019, 2018, maybe for fan days, who knows, but at least several years ago. And as I mentioned, seeing as once Frozen opens here in 2026, spring of 2026, this park is also going to rebrand itself and change into Disney Adventure World. This might very much be the very last after hours event or annual pass party held here in Walt Disney Studios Park, which is also why the event is completely sold out. It was very popular, it sold out within hours, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, the event officially starts at 21 o'clock, 9 p.m, so we've got about 10 minutes. It's called officially the Disney Starlight Night, like I said, and you can see the program over here. It goes on until 2 o'clock in the morning, so about 5 hours. And as with many of these annual pass parties, you have a selection of shows to see, some special character meets, some animations, some happenings, some DJ parties as well. So we're going to try and check as much of it as possible throughout the night. But I have to say, so far, I am just loving the vibe. The music loop that they're playing reminds me of the olden days of Walt Disney Studios Park. So I suppose in some ways, this is also an opportunity for annual pass holders to say goodnight and goodbye to this wonderful park, this iconic, nostalgic Disney park in Disneyland Paris for one final time. And if you listen closely, the music, they played Singing in the Rain earlier, it was amazing. They're just constantly playing different soundtracks from iconic movies, which is what this park originally was when it first opened about 2 decades ago. And it feels really nice and nostalgic. Now, as you can see, there are still some annual pass holders entering the event, and once you come to the event, you are allowed to leave, but if you leave, you can't come back. So if you want to make the most of it, then try and stay until 2 a.m. That's what I'm going to do. But without further ado, I think it's time to head over to World Premiere and get to the other side, because there's a lot to be doing tonight. One of my favorite things about these annual pass events, by the way, is that you're allowed to dress up, and a lot of people do dress up, and I love checking out their outfits throughout the night. So look at that guest in front of me. Looks incredible. I'm not sure exactly who they are, but I love the umbrella there. Maybe umbrellas of Cherbourg, actually. Maybe that's what they're dressing up as. That's awesome. Now I've just found this little photo spot where loads of people are taking photos. There is a bit of a queue for that though, so I'm not sure I'm going to wait for it now. I might come back to this place a little bit later on. I want to go and check out and see what they have available on the other side right now. And you can definitely tell that it's a sold out night. But I think I might head to a character meet potentially first, or see a show. I'm trying to decide. I'll see how long the character meet queues are. In the Animation Celebration building where the Frozen musical invitation show normally happens, you can meet some Frozen characters this evening. You can see all the times over there meet in Arendelle. And it's officially 9 p.m. Guys, something's happening. Exactly 9 o'clock. Oh, this is fun. This is exciting. I'm loving all the Hollywood vibes. Is it like going to be welcome? It's all about being a star, international stars. Tonight we are the stars, guys. Oh, I love it. I just love the vibe. This is the last time we're going to feel this Hollywood magic in this park, because like I said, they're going to be retheming this whole park completely from next year, spring of 2026. But there's loads of people waiting in this area in front of me. I'm trying to figure out what they're waiting for. I'm seeing some characters. I'm not sure how much you can see them, but there are some Hollywood citizens over there in the distance. I believe this is officially called That's a Wrap, which says renowned director Charlie DeLuca is shooting the final scene of his film, a golden opportunity to step into the vibrant world of show business. So that was some highlights from That's a Wrap, one of the happenings for the annual pass party this evening. But I've just looked on the program for this evening, and Raya is actually doing a meet and greet apparently in the Animation Academy, and I've never met her properly before, so I'd quite like to go and see if I can meet her. Whilst I walk past the Animation Celebration building though, I do want to say that Disney has more or less now confirmed that the Frozen show here will be leaving once World of Frozen opens. So if you are visiting Disneyland Paris in the next few months before spring of 2025, I would say if you love the show, come and check it out before it potentially leaves. And I've just bumped into the lovely. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Vanya.
Yes, where are you from?
I'm from Belgium.
Amazing. And are you having a good evening so far?
Yes, I am.
Thank you so much for saying hi and watching the videos.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
And I've also just bumped into the lovely. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yes, I'm Linda from the Netherlands.
I'm Karen from the Netherlands.
Love the Netherlands. And have you had a good time so far at the event?
Oh yes, we have. We arrived late this afternoon, had a nice drink and something to eat at Petite Rosalie.
Love that place.
We do too, and the weather was so lovely.
Oh, nice, nice.
And then just now we met Goofy in his Tower of Terror outfit, which was amazing.
Yes.
Which is something that I might want to try and do as well throughout the rest of the evening.
Good luck.
You said that he's been roaming, right? So
Well, just in a secluded space in the Tower of Terror, so
you didn't have to wait too long for him?
no, not at all. 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
It probably is busier now, but
Well, so lovely to meet you. Thank you for saying hi.
Likewise.
It is always so lovely to meet you guys at these events. But Raya is meeting over here, like I mentioned, from 21:05, which is about 5-10 minutes ago at this point, until 1:05. And she doesn't look too bad, so I think I'm going to join it. We'll see how long it takes. Well, I've already waited in line for about 10 minutes. We just asked the cast member, and he said he reckons it's going to be about 30 minutes, between 30 and 40 minutes until we get to meet Raya. However, Raya will go on a break in about half an hour's time, so there's a high possibility that I just won't make it, and then I'll have to wait another half an hour for her to come back, which will make things very annoying. So I'm trying to decide what to do currently, because I really do want to meet Raya, but then again, I know that I can probably meet her in other Disney parks in the future. So we'll wait another maybe 10 minutes, see how quickly this is moving. If not, I'll just go around and do a tour of the park. Whilst I'm waiting in line, I also wanted to show you that for tonight's annual pass event, they are offering 15% off for Disneyland Paris Pass Silver members, and then 20% off for Gold members. So you can go to the shops and purchase some items if you'd like to. And that's for Pandora charms, which is pretty cool. Also, these are the attractions that are open. So if you just want to go on rides with very little queue times, then that's something that you can do at these annual pass events. And then some of the restaurants are also open. You can see a couple of them stay open until 2 a.m.
One eternity later.
I've been in this queue for over an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes at this point, and I think I've still got another 10-15 minutes to go. You can see I joined the queue at 21:09, so literally about 9 minutes after the party started, I was in line. Now it's 22:34. And I'm finally going in. Just over here?
You can just wait.
Thank you so much. Of course, not a problem. As you can see, it's about 20 minutes to 10. So at this moment in time, it's been exactly 1 hour and a half. I am starting to lose the will to live a little bit, but hopefully Raya will be worth it. I mean, like I said, I've never met her before. She's quite a new character still. Her film came out only about 4 years ago. It's been 4 years already. Wow, 2021. Hi Raya, how's it going?
Good, and you?
Lovely to meet you. Yeah, very happy to see you.
What's your name?
My name is Sam.
Nice.
Sam. And I love your story, Raya.
Really?
Yeah,
You
it's so
like it?
cool. Yeah, you protect the peace. I don't know how Cece's doing. Is she okay?
I think she's swimming right now.
Of course, of course. She looks beautiful though. I love her colors. Yeah.
Same color.
I
love
blue's
it.
my favorite color, so
Can you swim like her?
I'm not the best swimmer, unfortunately. I need to learn. I can swim a little bit. I can survive, but I'm not strong.
We can ask Sisu.
That would be great. Yeah. Should we get some photos if that's okay?
course.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Like you have the same color as Sisu.
Oh, okay.
Can we do it like that?
Well, Raya was lovely. She was beautiful, very nice and friendly. We've got about 10-15 minutes until the next performance of the Sparkling Royal Ball, it's called, which is at the Animagique Theatre, and I've already seen some photos of it on social media. It looks incredible. I'm going to have to wait and see if we'll be able to go in or not. It might already be full, we'll see. This looks to be the end of the queue over there. Wish me luck, guys. I really want to try and get into the 11 p.m. show. And guys, we got very lucky. We're going straight in. Look at this. I love this theatre. This is where normally Mickey and the Magician happens. It's a beautiful theatre, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what tonight's show is going to entail. Look at this. Oh, I think we're going to have a live band. We'll see. Some Disney characters potentially. But yeah, thankfully still loads and loads of spots available, so let's go and find one. Well, this is my view. We've got a pretty nice central view, I would say, and we've still got about 10 minutes until showtime, so pretty good going. Don't get me wrong, waiting that long for Raya was a little bit annoying, but meeting her was cute. I probably wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't wait that long for her again, but I'm glad that timing-wise we managed to make it to this show, because I was a little bit worried that I would miss this one as well and I didn't have to wait for the next one. And as you can see, this theatre has quite a lot of seating, so I'm pretty sure most people waiting outside should be able to make it for this performance.
Alors, laissez vos esprits vagabonder, laissez vos rêves s'éveiller, car ce soir, au cœur de la nuit, vous êtes conviés à l'étincelant bal royal. Préparez-vous, la féerie commence dans 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Merci.
Officially 10 minutes to go.
Chers membres Disneyland Pass, à présent, merci d'accueillir le trio musical du bal royal.
Well, that was a really cute show. It was very beautiful, understated in a way, but they had a live band, they played beautifully, and as you saw, there were 4 princesses and their princes. So Rapunzel was there, Aurora, Cinderella, as well as Belle, who was extremely popular. Belle came out with not necessarily her prince, but the Beast himself, who I think a lot of people prefer to him in his prince version. But anyway, we're out. That was a half-an-hour show. I think I'm going to head back to the entrance of the park because I've seen on social media that there are some characters there like Chip and Dale, Donald and Daisy in some special Walt Disney Studios outfits, so I'm going to go and check that out. It's a gorgeous evening though tonight, I have to say. Oftentimes during these annual pass party events, for whatever reason it tends to rain, but tonight it's been beautiful. A beautiful September evening here in Disneyland Paris. 15 degrees Celsius, by the way, in case you're interested. It's currently 23:28, so about 11:30 p.m. We're about halfway through, exactly halfway through, in fact, I would say, of this party. 2.5 hours to go. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet maybe one more character, and then there's definitely one more show that I want to check out in Studio D. Hollywood Gardens is also open this evening. You can see not too busy right now. And then this photo spot still has a bit of a queue. And I've just noticed the lights are turning off. I'm not sure what's happening. It was literally on 3 seconds ago, and now it's off. It's gotten very dark. I don't know if it's intentional or not. I might hang around here for a little bit because I kind of doubt they'll be doing this without a purpose. This is so bizarre. This is not in the program. I think a lot of people are confused. What's happening? I don't know.
I don't know either.
The lights just went off, right?
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's for a reason.
Yeah, I hope there's a kind of show.
Yeah.
Or something, but nothing is coming.
No, we're just in darkness. Well, I gave it about 5 minutes, but nothing seems to be happening. It just seems like world premiere has gotten dark for whatever reason. So I'm actually going to head out because Chip and Dale are here. And you can tell by the crowds of people following them. You might even be able to spot them over there. Oh, and they're playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Look at Chip. He looks so handsome. Oh my God, Chip. Your poses are amazing. What a star. Singing in the rain. Oh. Wow. Who knew Chip could tap dance so well? Dancing in the rain. Dale's just like, nah. Oh. Dale's gone to the other side. People are following him again. This is actually so much fun. Now Chip's going this way, taking someone's lounge fly. Oh, this is funny. Someone's got a Thor's hammer bag. Chip is a little bit scared. We've got an alphabet over there chatting to Dale. Love that person's outfit. What does Dale want? Oh no. Oh no! Dale!
No.
I don't know what brothers fighting. Look at them. Oh no. Oh, these chipmunks. Guys, look what's happening right now. Why are they so dramatic? Look at Dale. I can't deal. I can't deal. What's wrong? Oh my God. Dale! These chipmunks are so cheeky. Running after each other in Walt Disney Studios at 12 midnight. Chip, your dance moves are phenomenal. What a star. I love it. I love it. You look incredible. I could literally watch these chipmunks for the entirety of the party. They are hilarious. Look at them. They've been trying to... Bye, Dale. I know you don't want to go, but it might be time. Oh, look, Chip's still dancing over there. This has been the highlight of my night, I have to say. You guys, you're so funny. Oh my lordy. Well, that was hilarious. I have a feeling maybe Donald or Daisy might come out in a bit, so I'm going to hang around for a little bit. Oh, Chip and Dale. Oh, they're back with Clarice! Woo! Look at Clarice, she's so sassy. Woo! Look at that catwalk. Why is Chip in Mamma Mia mode? I feel like he should be saying, yes, I've been broken hearted. Meanwhile, Clarice is meeting all her fans. Oh, Dale's gone shy. He's just got a kiss. This is what happens when you have one goal for two dudes. This costume is amazing! Woo! Hi Clarice, how's it going? You look beautiful, darling. I wish I could be as sassy as you, but nobody can be like you, to be honest. I love your dress as well. You look phenomenal. Absolutely gorgeous. We all love you. Well, that was a phenomenal half an hour. Let me see. Yep. It is now officially midnight. So officially now the 13th of September 2025, and I spent the last 30 minutes or so just hanging out with Chip and Dale and Clarice for a little bit. And it looks like, thankfully, world premiere is back being lit. I really don't know what happened earlier with it suddenly going dark. Hi, how are you? And I've just bumped into the lovely. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Katie.
And?
I'm Finn.
Lovely to meet you both. Are you having a good night?
Yes. Yes.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much.
You all night.
Oh, and we finally met. That's amazing.
You.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. And now I'm meeting you guys. What's been the best thing you've done tonight?
Meeting you right now.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We've got the wonderful ambassadors of Disneyland Paris dressed phenomenally over there, taking photos with some guests. But I think I'm going to make my way towards Hollywood Tower of Terror, actually, because I want to see if Goofy's still around. And I've just seen you can also meet some droids here next to Tower of Terror. He has a bit of a queue, and the droids are so adorable. I got to meet one, I think it was called Orange, a couple of months ago when I visited Lounge Lightspeed in Discoveryland. And oh my God, guys, how cool is this? The lights on Disney Adventure Way are on, I believe for the very first time at nighttime. This looks so magical. I kind of now want to go up the parachute drop so I can get a better view of it. I don't know if I'll get a chance though, but we can see some of it over here. This looks stunning. How exciting is this? Look at that. Pretty soon, from spring of 2026, we'll be able to literally walk through there, see it in the dark, at nighttime with all the lights lit up. It's going to be so magical. It's feeling very real now. And I've just bumped into some phenomenal people over here. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Liz.
And I'm Nicholas.
But you're actually...
I'm Wanda.
And I'm Walt.
Walt Disney, guys. I've met the real Walt Disney tonight, which is phenomenal. Have you had a good night?
Yes, it was an amazing night. It was our first party and it was really, really cool.
Oh, your first annual house party.
Yeah.
That's a fun one. Yeah, a special one. And I love that you both dressed up so phenomenally. Incredible. Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to meet Goofy, but instead, we have the wonderful...
Antoine.
And...
Nicola.
And these incredible cast members have made things a lot better because I got here and they told me Goofy just left. But at the end of the day, should I care about Goofy when you guys are here?
Yeah, it's okay. We're better than Goofy, but
We won't tell Goofy.
anything.
Thank you. Thank you. By the way, Tower of Terror only has a 5-minute wait, so I could potentially go on it now that I can't meet Goofy. And it's a little bit annoying because I did see him from a distance, but then I didn't think he would leave so early. It's only about midnight. And he's gone, and they said it's his last set. But instead I got to meet some of you guys, and that's always lovely. So thank you so much for saying hi. I always enjoy that, and it's so much more memorable than Goofy, who is, at the end of the day, always going to be somewhere in a Disney park. But I still can't get over those lights over there. So, so beautiful. I'm walking past the Raya queue again. They have closed it for the night, and it's giving me a little bit of PTSD, I'll be honest. But listen, we've still got about an hour and 45 minutes of this party, so I'm just gonna make my way around the park and see what's happening on the other side. One thing you almost never see during daytime hours is Crush's Coaster at only a 10-minute wait single rider and 20 minutes for regular standby. This is incredible. If you love this roller coaster and you're coming to one of these events, it's the best time to do it. There you go. One of the coasters have just gone through. And I'm spotting Anger over there. I'm not sure if his line is closed or not, but he is such a fun character to meet. I got to meet him in Disneyland, California not so long ago, actually. You can check out my Disneyland, California vlogs from the 70th anniversary if you haven't yet. His queue actually doesn't look too bad and it's still open, so I could potentially join it if I wanted to, but I don't think I need to meet Anger tonight. Like I said, I've been lucky enough to meet him before, and I'd rather go around and do a tour of the park instead. I don't necessarily want to be waiting in line anymore, especially after that hour and a half in Raya's queue. So, of course, we've got Place de Remy over there. I don't think any characters or anything special is happening there, so I'm going to head into Toy Story Playland instead. A big part of me does want to go on parachute drops. I'll have a look. Oh, look at it, especially in the dark. It's quite rare to get to do this ride in the dark, and now that obviously Adventure Way is all lit up, it'll be quite fun to get a view of it. Oh, it's only a 5-minute wait, both single rider and regular standby, guys. We are doing this. We're not missing this chance. Even with single rider, it's so rare to see the queue so empty. There's a couple of people in line in front of me, but really not too many. We're on the ride. Took less than 5 minutes. I'm so excited to see this view. We are heading up. We are heading up. Guys, look! Look at Adventure Bay! Oh my god, this is incredible! This is so cool! Woo! This is amazing! Wow, Adventure Bay is looking beautiful all lit up. Well, that was lovely. Nice and quick. Literally the whole thing took less than 5 minutes. And it gave us some first viewings of Adventure Bay in the dark, all lit up. Guys, it looks magical. I cannot wait. We've literally got maybe 4 or 5 months to wait now. And you know what? Going past Slinky Dog right now is reminding me that the last event I actually attended here in Walt Disney Studios Park would have been Pride Night back in, I want to say 2022 it would have been, so 3 years ago at this point. We literally met Mika, the singer who was performing at that Pride event. Over here, RC Race is going up. Love that ride. It was before they had all these walls up actually, the domino walls, some of you may remember. That's where we got to see Mika go past. I say met him, we didn't meet him, but we just saw him go past, and we ended up in his stories on Instagram, which is quite random. But I was actually here with Mickey Joe Theatre and Aaron James, who some of you may know. They do some fantastic theatre content, and we wrote Slinky Dog together. That's kind of what reminded me of that night. So yeah, it wouldn't have been fan days, it would have been Pride Night. Now there seems to be some kind of mission happening here with the Green Army men. Ooh. Okay. Sure. The park honestly feels alive. I love these little moments. But I know that one of the most popular meets of the night has been some Pixar characters at Cars Road Trip, you know, that very popular attraction that we all love. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be meeting them. I'm pretty sure they closed the line like 2 hours ago. But I just want to go and check it out because Bullseye's there, as well as a bunch of other characters like, you know, Woody, Buzz, Joy, people like that. But Bullseye's quite unique, so it'd be cool if we can just get a glance of him. And to be honest, based on what I'm seeing over here, I am kind of doubtful that we'll even be able to get anywhere near them because a lot of people have just waited here. And I think this might be a roadblock now. But yeah, obviously Cars is over there, the attraction, and that's where loads of Pixar characters have been meeting tonight. A couple of my lovely viewers who I met earlier in the day from the Netherlands, they joined the queue and they got to meet Bullseye, who they really wanted. Oh, look, Russell's going past. There you go. Russell is one of the many characters. So basically what happens with that meet and greet is that you get to meet about 4 or 5 Pixar characters in one go, which is why it's so popular. Really the only rare one, I suppose, is kind of Russell and mainly Bullseye. The other ones are people that you can see throughout the day like Bo Peep and Buzz and Woody and Joy sometimes. But Bullseye is special enough for people to wait for him. But yeah, they said they waited about 2.5 hours, but that they were actually happy in the end, which I understand because to have waited that long and to have met 5 characters, I would say is better than to have waited an hour and a half and only have met 1 character, which is what I did with Raya. Sorry, Raya, I do love you, it's just an hour and a half. I can't get over that. I do love this land though, Toy Story Playland, and I cannot wait for it to expand a little bit. And by that I mean obviously we're going to have another entrance/exit, which is going to be just over here with 2 new statues of Jessie, whose head you can see over there, and Woody. I have made a couple of videos all about the expansions of this park and World of Frozen coming up next year if you want to check them out. Oh no, we have to go past all these green army men again. I'm stressed. Oh, okay. Sure. How do I leave? Bit intimidating. I do really love this park in the evenings, especially on an evening like today when it's an exclusive annual pass party, so not as busy as it would be during the day. It just feels so nice and relaxing. And again, as I've said plenty of times in my vlogs over the past year and a bit, I'm just so excited for the future of this park from when it turns into Disney Adventure World. I feel like it's going to be so much better than what we already have here. But I'm going to be heading into Studio D in the next 45 minutes to see the other show that I really want to see. The last showing of that will be at 1:30 a.m. so I am aiming to come back here at around 1:15 maybe, or 10 minutes past 1. I believe there's some kind of Disney trivia over there in Stitch Live, where it could be some character meet, I can't remember. But I want to go to Avengers Campus. I'm not the biggest Marvel fan, but there has been some Marvel meetings and happenings through Avengers Campus that I want to see if I can maybe spot. Again, Avengers Campus by night, when it's so quiet. You rarely ever get to see it like this during the day. It just looks so cool, doesn't it? Spider-Man Web Adventure is only at a 5-minute wait, unsurprisingly, and I am spotting a bunch of Avengers characters up there. I think even Spider-Man's with them, and they're doing a little dance. It looks fun. That's Deadpool, it's not Spider-Man.
I tried hard to become a brave warrior, but I could never save the galaxy on my own. As a team, we're all different and unconventional, but those differences combined make us stronger. Look who I should have fought.
I'm having a good time, shooting star, waving to the stars like a star. A racing car. I mean, the atmosphere, the vibe here, I'm really enjoying. Good song as well. Having good time, good time. Woo! And it's finally time for our final show, which occurs here in the Studio Theatre. Bonsoir. Now this is officially called The Amazing Premiere, and as you can see, we're about to watch the final performance of it for the night, which is at 1:30 a.m. It says, "Welcome to the most anticipated premiere of the year. Disney and Pixar characters take to the stage for a spectacular show." We've got exactly 15 minutes to go, 1:05, and I believe the show should also be around 30 minutes, so that should take us until the official end of this evening, 2 a.m. Thankfully, because it's the final performance of this event, it doesn't seem to be quite as busy as the other ones, because a lot of annual pass holders would have already seen it. Generally at these events, the first few performances, I would say the first 2 performances especially, are going to be the busiest that you get out of any of the shows, because they're brand new, everybody wants to check them out, nobody knows what they're going to be like, and a lot of annual pass holders don't actually stay until, you know, the final time. Some people leave a little bit early, they might have trains to catch, etc. So if you don't want to have to wait too long, I mean, to be honest, there's no way around it. If you want to meet characters will also have slightly shorter queues a little bit later in the day. They're going to be very long queues, like you saw earlier with Raya earlier in the day, and some of them stop meeting later anyway. But then the shows as well, much busier early on, and then as you can see now, we're literally just walking into the theatre. I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you are coming to any of these annual pass events, whether it's in this park or in the main park on the other side, Disneyland Park, then try and stay until the end, because the last hour or so is normally, in my opinion, the best time to be in the park. And this is another theatre that I love so much, as well as a show that normally plays here together, a Pixar musical. Honestly, the shows at Disneyland Paris are some of my favourite things about Disneyland Paris. Once again, I feel like we have a pretty decent spot, I would say. It does help when you're a solo person, because it's easier to find solo seats, especially coming only 15 minutes before the show starts. But you can see people are still coming in, and I'm really looking forward to this. I have seen some photos of it from tonight already on social media, on Twitter, etc. And it looks good. Roger Rabbit is meant to be featuring in it, and Pixar characters. And even though that princess show was beautiful, the one that we saw earlier, I actually really enjoyed that. At the core of it, I'm much more of a Pixar fan than a princess fan, so I'm really looking forward to this one.
Disney Starlight Night, la nuit étoilée Disney. Dans seulement 10 petites minutes, le rideau se lèvera les projecteurs s'allumeront et vous serez transportés dans toute la magie du cinéma hollywoodien.
Chers membres de Disneyland Pass, bienvenue à Studio Theater, un lieu où depuis de nombreuses années, la magie du cinéma prend vie. Et nous vous rappelons aussi de bien mettre vos téléphones en mode silencieux.
Oui, allô? Oh là, maman. Oui, je suis au cinéma là. Bon, enfin, c'est pas vraiment de cinéma, mais comment dire?
Écoute, Dylan, tu sais quoi? Ah non, je sais pas, dis-moi.
Ce serait tellement mieux si on annonçait le spectacle ensemble, toi et moi.
Et ça, c'est une super idée.
Super.
Car, en fin de compte, le cinéma a été créé pour le partager tous ensemble. L'incroyable avant-première.
Bonsoir à tous. Bonsoir à tous. Wow, merci d'être venus. Maintenant, place à la danse.
Une chorégraphie digne des plus grands palaces parisiens. Chaque geste est calculé et chaque plateau posé avec une élégance rare.
Bonjour les amis, place à la haute gastronomie française.
Et cette fois-ci, pas de surprise sous la cloche. Mesdames et messieurs, il arrive enfin avec son tablier fraîchement repassé. Voici Alfredo Linguini. Chef du service étoilé de ce soir, dont l'adresse reste un mystère bien gardé, Linguini nous prouve que la haute gastronomie française a toute sa place.
Une explosion sur le tapis rouge, ça ne peut vouloir dire qu'une chose. Roger Rabbit vient de faire son entrée.
Roger Rabbit.
Star imprévisible de tout le temps, invité surprise de Marc.
I love that debonair, I love the Billy hair. If you want class, I'll have to pass him. Don't get Fred Astaire. Yeah, he's good, but can he do this? Eat your heart out, Ginger Rider. Too much of it, darling, too much. That is what I show you, my work. That is why you are here. Quel talent! Yes, marvelous, isn't it?
Est-ce que c'est pas ça la vraie magie du cinéma? Le duo le plus tendre, le plus rock et définitivement le plus cool de la soirée, Max. To stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud. The mind is the only place you'll see.
You ruined everything.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, Maxie. I was just trying to help. For the first time ever seeing it eye to eye.
Wow, Dad, you're awesome.
Mickey et Minnie. Tout est possible. Alors à très bientôt et que la magie continue.
That was pretty cute. And it has finally started raining a little bit, as seems to be the tradition here when it comes to annual pass parties. At least the rain managed to hold off until literally the last 4 or 5 minutes of it. But yeah, that show was really, really cute. I loved how they had so many, I guess, classic characters from Walt Disney Studios Park, like Roger Rabbit, and then of course Ratatouille, Max and Goofy were there, and Mickey and Minnie, Incredibles. I mean, a lot of the characters that used to be here when the park first opened, and in the first maybe 10 or so years of it, I would say. So yeah, I enjoyed it, but I would say the Princess Show was a little bit better because it had a live band, whereas this obviously didn't have any live bands. It was just some really great, talented dancers and performers on stage, which was also really fun. But yeah, the rain is getting a little bit heavier. I am gonna go and get some cover, maybe finish off the vlog inside world premiere, but look at this view. Even in the rain, in fact, I feel like more so in the rain, this park becomes more beautiful because you can see the glare of it on the floor, all the colors. I've had a really lovely evening here, I really have. And just like that, we have come to the end of this video. I just spent the past 20 minutes or so chatting to loads of you guys. It's always so much fun. You can see the smile on my face even though I am exhausted. The smile is back on my face. Not that it wasn't before, but I just, you know, I feel energized speaking to you guys. But yeah, it's almost 2:30 p.m, so I should be leaving soon. I do love World Premiere though. It's such a beautiful space. They've done an incredible job of retheming it. But yeah, in terms of this annual pass party, Disney Starlight night, I thought it was good. It wasn't one of my favorites. I don't know why my voice is going high like that, but I did enjoy it. I've had better ones. In fact, the last one that they had in March, the music one, I thought was fantastic, much more enjoyable than this. But this had its own charm as well. It was nice to kind of have an evening to say, I suppose, in a way, goodbye to Walt Disney Studios. I would have preferred them to bring back some older theatre shows. For instance, Animagique would have been good. La 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 la. Animagique. Animagique. Let me know in the comments down below if any of you remember that wonderful show that used to be in the Animagique Theatre back in the early days of this park being open. Or Cinemagique, it would have been great to see that as well. But instead, they gave us a couple of new shows that were also really lovely to see. The Princess Show especially I thought was fun. But then the other show, the premiere that we just saw as well, had such fun characters that I overall really enjoyed it. And I think one of my highlights, as always, at these events is just meeting you guys. It's such a chill event because the majority of people here are annual pass holders. I am slowly but surely leaving as well. Stuart, if you're watching this, you're going to enjoy that. So I think that's my first time saying it in this video, slowly but surely. It's still raining badly though, so I'm going to have to end this here. But yeah, the price for this, we don't want to get wet, was €59 in case you're interested. That's generally what the prices are for these annual pass parties. For me, I felt like it was worth it. Again, not one of my favorites, but it was enjoyable. What definitely isn't enjoyable though is this current situation, this rain, and the fact that I have to somehow get home. I don't know how, but we'll deal with that later. Thank you so much for watching this video though. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. It's free to do so. You can also follow me on Instagram. I also want to give a massive shout out and thank you to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members. You guys are amazing. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to go. I'm going to find a way to get back home and sleep. I'm tired, but this was a fun night. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.